everyone. For today's Murphy Law Monday, I want to touch on the topic of the importance of having a will and other estate planning documents during these very unprecedented times that we are facing as a result of COVID-19. Now, I have had the influx of clients, and I'm so happy that my 30-somethings, my 20-somethings, my 50-somethings, my 70-somethings, everyone is calling. I need to get my will in order. I need to get this amendment done. I need to go ahead and set up a trust. I've been talking about it for years. It's just so exciting and refreshing to me that under these, not so fortunate circumstances, people are actually taking serious the importance of planning. And I say that because you would be surprised at the number of people who say that they don't have anything to put into a will, or they don't have anything that they think needs to go into a trust. But then when we sit down and we talk about it, they're like, oh, I can do that? Yes. You can almost spell out the entire ABCs of what you want to happen in the events of your passing and in the events of a situation where you are incapacitated or unable to respond, but still viably alive. And we can talk about those different options. You don't honestly always just get a will. You can get an advanced medical health care directive. You can get a trust. There is also a power of attorney for situations where you are, again, mentally here or physically not able to do things, but mentally still sane, but you need another person to act on your behalf in some capacity. These are all things that we can talk through and make sure kind of cater to your circumstances or what you predict. And for those of you out there who have a will or who have a power of attorney or those other estate planning tools, you also probably are in a predicament where you want to update them. Maybe you've had a life-changing event. You had a divorce. Your child had a child. Those are some things. You're a grandma now, so you want to add your grandchildren to your will. These are all things, again, that you should continuously add and or take away from your will if such things like a divorce happens and you want to amend things and not to have your ex-husband or your ex-spouse inherit everything in the events of your death because you did not amend your will. Now, I know some people have trepidation about the probate process, but again, we can talk about making an elaborate estate plan so that the probate process, if it does happen, is seamless. And I just wanted to give that tidbit of information because I think people think that it's an age or it's a gender or a race or a social class that is classified or with a will. And that's not the case. I think that every single person needs a will, and every single person needs to plan for those who come after them and or for those who they leave behind, so that in mourning your death, they're not also planning your funeral. Your funeral is planned. They pull out a piece of paper. Everything's already planned. Everything's already paid for. All of those things are lovely, especially during this time when you're already facing such things as death. Just wanted to give you guys that tidbit and again, give you some excitement that I'm feeling when the phone is ringing and a 27-year-old is telling me that they want to get a will. It just brings so much excitement and joy to me. And I hope that everyone is taking what's happening with COVID-19 very seriously. And in light of that, making sure that their stuff is in place. If you're in need of legal services in the state of Maryland or the District of Columbia, please give my office a call, 240-493-9116 and www.amurphylegal.com. Thank you, guys.